What if you woke up one morning and found your whole family had vanished without a trace? That's exactly what happened in the small town of Elko, Nevada, back in the late 70s. The Jones family, a father, a mother, and their 2 young children, just seemingly vanished from their home one day, leaving behind a world full of unanswered questions. The Joneses were an average American family. They worked, went to school, attended church, had picnics on Sundays, and were well liked by their community. But one day their lives took an eerie turn. The kids didn't show up at school, the parents didn't arrive at work, and their house, usually full of life, stood eerily silent. Their sudden absence sent a shockwave through the community. The local police force was quick to act, launching an investigation that would span decades. They searched the Jones family home, finding everything in its place, as if the family had just stepped out for a moment. There were no signs of struggle, no notes, no clues, nothing that could give them a lead on where the family might have gone or what might have happened to them. As the years rolled on, the case grew colder, and the story of the Jones family became a local legend, a chilling tale of a family who simply disappeared without a trace. Various theories have been proposed over the years, ranging from the plausible to the downright bizarre. Some suggested they had been placed in witness protection. Others thought they'd been abducted by aliens, while a few believed they had stumbled upon a government secret and were silenced. Despite the wild speculations, the police never gave up on the case. They followed every lead, no matter how small or insignificant it seemed, but all roads led to dead ends. To this day, no concrete evidence has been found to explain the family's disappearance. As of today, the fate of the Jones family remains a mystery, their disappearance an unsolved puzzle. Who knows, perhaps one day the truth will reveal itself. Until then, the story of the Jones family serves as a chilling reminder of the mysteries that lurk in the shadows of our everyday lives. Have you ever given a lift to a stranger only to realize they were not what they seemed? Now imagine a lonely stretch of road in the heart of Texas. Picture the moon high in the night sky, the only source of light for miles. It's here that several drivers recount picking up a mysterious hitchhiker only to have them disappear from the back seat without a trace. These accounts, chilling as they are, share striking similarities. Each driver describes the hitchhiker as a young woman dressed in a white dress appearing out of nowhere on this desolate stretch of road. She's always heading the same direction, towards a small town nearby. And then, as if pulled into the ether, she vanishes from the vehicle, leaving no trace of her presence. Drivers are left dumbstruck, peering into the rearview mirror at an empty back seat where a person once sat. Some even pull over, convinced they've somehow left the poor girl on the side of the road. But there's never any sign of her, no footprints in the dust, or a forgotten item left behind. She's simply gone. Attempts to identify this phantom hitchhiker have turned up nothing. The local town, where she's always supposedly heading, has no record of a girl matching her description. No missing person reports, no unsolved cases. It's as if she never existed at all, outside of these eerie encounters. This has led some to propose paranormal theories. Is she a ghost, trapped in an endless loop, forever trying to reach her destination? A spirit unable to move on, hitching rides from the living in a futile attempt to fulfill some unfinished business? These are the questions that haunt those who've experienced this enigmatic apparition. So, next time you're driving alone on a desolate stretch of road, keep your eyes peeled. You never know who or what might be needing a lift. And remember, not all passengers are as they seem. The identity and nature of the phantom hitchhiker continues to baffle both skeptics and believers alike. Imagine being stalked by an invisible entity, an unseen menace that knows your every move. This is a chilling tale that unfolds in the bustling city of New York, a city that never sleeps. But for one woman, sleep became a luxury she couldn't afford. For years, she lived in constant fear, claiming to be stalked by an entity that remained unseen to others. Her ordeal started subtly, with misplaced items, unexplained noises, and an eerie feeling of being watched. But as days turned into weeks and weeks into months, these occurrences escalated into more threatening incidents. Objects would fly off shelves, doors would slam shut, and she'd wake up with unexplainable scratches. Haunted by this unseen tormentor, she turned to paranormal experts for help. They arrived with their high-tech equipment, ready to document the unseen. Temperature fluctuations, electromagnetic field disturbances, and even spectral voices in the recorded audio. The evidence was compelling. Yet, despite their efforts, they couldn't capture any tangible proof or provide a concrete explanation for the happenings. Skeptics were quick to dismiss her claims. They pointed towards psychological explanations like stress-induced hallucinations or a case of sleep paralysis. Some even suggested that she was fabricating the whole story for attention, but the woman stood firm in her conviction. She knew that what she experienced was real, even if it was unseen by others. This story takes us to the very edge of our understanding of reality. It challenges our perception and questions the validity of our senses. It forces us to consider the existence of entities beyond our comprehension, entities that lurk in the shadows, unseen and unheard, until they choose to make their presence known. The question remains, was this a case of an overactive imagination, or was there truly an unseen stalker? The answer, it seems, is as elusive as the unseen stalker itself. And perhaps it lies somewhere in the realm of the unknown, where our understanding fails to reach and our senses fail to perceive. As we delve into the world of the unexplained, we are left with more questions than answers. We've journeyed through the chilling account of an untraceable disappearance, hitched a ride with a phantom passenger, and tiptoed around an unseen stalker. These tales, steeped in mystery and the unknown, remind us of the enigmatic world we inhabit. In each story, we're faced with a unique set of unanswered questions. What happened to the vanished individual? Who was the spectral hitchhiker? What was the nature of the unseen stalker? Despite our best efforts, these queries remain unresolved, adding to the mystique of each narrative. Yet it is this very fascination with the unknown that draws us in. The human mind craves mysteries, thrives on the inexplicable. It's an insatiable curiosity that propels us forward, a desire to explore the uncharted territories of our existence. In the end, perhaps the allure of these stories lies not in their resolution, but in the captivating power of the unknown.